morning everyone, this is Parveen. Today we are on the first session of class 8 geography chapter number 7 major industries. In our last session we have learned about the agriculture in India or agricultural activity in India or in other world or in other countries of the world. Now in this chapter we are going to learn about the major industries which we have. Now when we talk about industries or major industries, first let us understand what do we mean by industries. Okay, so first we will see what do we mean by industries or meaning of industries. It refers to an economic activity that is concerned with production of goods, extraction of minerals or the provision of services. So over here when we talk about the industries are actually comes under economic activity because industries earns us income. Industries gives us profit. Industries gives manufacturer, producers, sellers kind of profit which is the income for them. That is why industries comes under economic activity. So over here we can say that industries are such economic activity under which we do production, manufacturing, that is production of goods and services. Then we also extract goods and extract minerals, we extract agricultural products and we use those minerals and agricultural products as a raw material in agro-based industries and mineral-based industries. And there is service industries also which provide services to the people like banking, insurance and all. So overall we can say that industries means an economic activity where we have a production of goods and services, we have distribution of goods and services into a different market, and there is also a selling of goods and services to the consumer. And all these things have been done in the main or the aim of earning an profit, earning an income. That is why industries are called as economic activity. So I hope you have understood the meaning of industries. Once again I am explaining myself. Industries means it is an economic activity where production activities have been done, extraction of minerals and agricultural products are there which has been used as a raw material in different industries like food processing industries or iron industries and all, and it also provides services to the people like banking and insurance. So that is all about the industries. Like we can take an example of Reliance. Reliance is an industry. Tata company, it is an industry. Tata Steel company, it is an industry. Like this we are having so many industries who manufactures commodity, who sells the commodity in the market, and they also provide the services to the consumer, and in return they are earning some kind of income or some kind of profit. Now as when we talk about the industries or major industries, industries can be divided into different types. So now let us move to the types of industries which we have. Now when we talk about types of industries, industries can be divided on different bases, or industries can be have different types on different bases, like on the basis of raw material, on the basis of ownership, then we have on the basis of size and on the basis of intensity of resources. Now one by one we will see all these types of industries in detail. First we will start with on the basis of raw material. Now on the basis of raw material there are 4 types of industries. On the basis of raw material means industry when they manufactured a commodity, the raw material which they required, where they have that raw material. And from where they have that raw material make that industries different from other industries. So over here when we talk about the types of industry, the first type is on the basis of raw material. First one is agro-based industry. These particular industries take agricultural product as a raw material to make a finished goods. And those industries are called as agro-based industries, like food processing industries, like making jams, making bread and making butter, and achar and papad industries. These are the industries which are called as agro-based industries. Fruit industries are there, flower industries are there. They are called as agro-based industries because they get raw material from the agricultural side or from the agricultural sector. Next one is mineral-based industries. Mineral-based industries means when there are certain industries which get raw materials from minerals by extracting those minerals, and when they use mineral ores as a raw material to make finished goods, like iron industries, steel industries are the best example of mineral-based industries. They used mineral ores as a raw material to make finished goods, like vehicle industries are there, automobile industries are there. They use these minerals as a raw material to make a finished goods which they are going to sell in the market. That is why they are called as mineral based industries. Next one is marine based industries. Marine based industries means industries which use marine animals and plants as a raw material for making goods and to sell those goods in a market. Those are called as marine based industries. And the last one is forest based industry, where forest products are used as a raw material in those industries, like furniture industries where woods have been collected from the forest, rubber industries where rubber has been getting from the forest areas, or you can say leather industries are there which get these leathers from the animals. So over here we can say that forest based industries are those industries which get raw material from the forest area. So on the basis of raw material we have 4 types of industry: agro based, where agricultural commodities have been used as a raw material; mineral based, where mineral ores have been used as a raw material; marine based, where marine animals and plants have been used as a raw material; and last one is forest based, where forest products like wood, rubbers have been used as a raw material. So this is all about on the basis of raw material. Now moving on to the next one, that is on the basis of ownership. On the basis of ownership, that means who owns that particular industry. Industries can be divided into 4 types. That is public sector, private sector, joint sector and cooperatives. First we will see public sector. Public sector means those sectors where industries are owned and controlled by government. Industries are owned, managed and controlled by government authorities. Those industries comes under public sector. Like we have railways. Okay, railway comes under public sector. Then we have defense industries. Defense industries, arms and ammunition industries. Many chemical industries are there. They are under the control of the government. They are under the ownership of the government. And management means the decisions regarding those industries can be taken by government only. So those industries are called as public sector industries. Next one is private sector. Industries those industries who are owned, managed and controlled by any private individual. That means the management and the ownership is under the control of a private individual. That industries comes under private sector. Like Reliance, Tata Steel, Wipro, all these industries are there who has a management or control or ownership of a private individual. Mittal Industries. These are the industries which comes under private sector. Third one is joint sector. In India we have joint sector, which is also called as mixed economy, where both private and public sector, both government and private individual has an equal ownership or management over a industry. Like when we talk about metro trains. In metro trains, management is under the control of Reliance and ownership is under the control of government. That is called as joint sector, where we have a mixed economy where both public and private sector is there and there exists in the economic system. And the best example is India, where we have a mixed economy where we have both public and private sector together. Last one is cooperatives. Now cooperative means it is a society, actually it is a society or a group of individual made one cooperative industries for the aim of for the purpose, for this specific purpose. Like cooperative housing societies are there, cooperative banks are there. Group of individuals come together and under the Cooperatives Act they make or they form that cooperative societies to reach the purpose or to reach the aim for which they have created that cooperative. Like cooperative housing societies have been created for providing houses to the people. Cooperative banks have been like cooperative agricultural bank we have which has been made to provide agricultural loans to the farmers on a very lower interest rate. So like this, on the basis of ownership, we have public sector, private sector, joint sector and cooperative. So I hope you have understood this particular 4 on the basis of raw material and this on the basis of ownership. Now moving on further, third one is on the basis of size. On the basis of size of the industry, size doesn't mean that how much big factory a person has or how much small factory an owner has. It has some other meaning. Or when we talk about types of industries on the basis of size, we have 2 types of industries, that is large scale industries and small scale industries. Large scale industries are those industries where investment level is more, capital invested is more. That means from 1 crore to 25 crores or more than 25 crores, when this kind of investment was there in a company, that company or that industries can be termed as large scale industries, where they use heavy inputs like machinery and all or advanced technology large number of laborers have been required. Production is also on a very large scale, as if the investment is also more and the profit is also more, which they get out of the large scale industry. And in contrary, when we talk about small scale industries does not use heavy inputs or machines. Handmade commodities are there, like cottage industries and home based industries. They are the best example of small scale industries, where 5 to 10 lakhs of investment is there, or 25 lakhs, not more than that investment is there, and less labors are required. Capital is also very less, and that is why low level of production is there, and profit is also very low when we talk about small scale industry, or when we compare large scale industries and small scale industries. Now the last one was on the basis of intensity of resources. Intensity of resources means when we produce a commodities in an industry, either we use machines or either we use labor. So we have two techniques to produce a commodity, that is a capital intensive technique and labor intensive technique. When capital has been used more in a production activity, then those industries are called as capital intensive industries, and where labors have been used more, those industries are called as labor intensive industries. So over here in this session, we have completed the types of industries on the basis of raw material, on the basis of ownership, on the basis of size, and on the basis of intensity of resources. I hope you have understood the session very well and very clearly. Next session, we are going to see the factors which influences the industries. Till then, thank you.